Our next poet animates Mighty Fine Poetry Night is a person I've been hoping he would be kind of showing up here for some time. He's a very fine poet. His name is Stephen Miller.
So I'm going to be reading some poetry and flash fiction that is real, but it's written by imaginary people. So this is the setup. A friend of mine and I have a website, and we found that nobody wanted to write for it. It was very boring if both of us just went ahead writing over and over again. So we invented these poets and fiction writers, and it's leadinghousepress.com. This is From Rooster Camp by Bob Durer. Her kitten pisses on my stairs whenever we have sex, tests the thread count of coats her fur in saliva, breaks the hard hearts of alley cats, makes obscene calls at night, lights candles, leaves the room, buys crap from infomercials, uses my Visa, owes thousands, gives bookies my work phone, doesn't recap the toothpaste, recaps movies I've yet to see, seizes interest in your company, snores and spits, drools and farts, calls hip-hop, hippy-hoppy, knows my ATM pin, knows my password, licks herself at family functions, talks on the cell phone at movies, fakes an awful southern accent, fakes orgasms, feigns an interest, never leaves a tip, clips her nails on my bed, never says thank you, smokes in my car, sits on Bibles, drinks all my wine, is uncultured, shows up late for work, long lunch, eats all the peanuts, quotes Fletch, steals from poor people, makes racist jokes, gets drunk at functions, calls me fat, calls me late at night, applied for a government bailout, and got it. Makes fun of handicapped, makes light of death, breaks china, choked on tuna at a fine restaurant, sued the doctor who gave the Heimlich, lets food go rotten, wrinkles suits, doesn't flush, doesn't wash her hands, introduced Britney to Kevin Federline. Introduced Hannah Nicole to pain pills. Donates dirty blankets to Sue charities. Hitler stashes the maternity ward babies. Fraudulently insures old feeble retirees. Convinced NBC that Leno is still funny. Promises girls stardom. Films them nude. Sold my house on Craigslist, spent cash, knows I'm allergic to peanuts, puts it in everything, steals my socks, steals change from the cup holder, holds people hostage, drinks at AA meetings, yells fire in crowds, burns down orphanages, invented auto-tune. Ripped up the AIDS quilt, tests drugs on mice, double dips chips, steals my parking space. Introduced Whitney Houston to Bobby Brown. Goes to strip clubs, makes it rain counterfeit bills, tells anorexics and bulimics they're fat. Pardon Nixon, talked shit, bootlegs movies, hacked into my computer, wrote this poem. And the bio reads, Bob Durer spanks his kids at the supermarket. If you don't like it, go to another aisle and grab your jar of pickles when the kid quits crying. Bob calls Idaho's home, and he once found a potato shaped like Ernie Hudson of Ghostbusters fame. Though he sent it to Mr. Hudson, he never received a reply. Reply to Mr. Durer's potato-shaped poems at bobdurrerisafake@gmail.com. This one's slightly more serious. It's a flash fiction piece from the great Colleen Sampson. It's called Greeting Card Emergency. All of the shops were closed for the day, and to make it worse, the grease jockeys at the Hyundai dealership own your car until you can afford the repairs. It is a greeting card emergency. There was nothing you could do. Not even the trees could console you or congratulate you. A bituminous strand of hair slips between your lips and you fishhook it from your face. If only the local serial killer mistook me for a prostitute, you think, I wouldn't be in a greeting card emergency. Greeting cards beamed from the window mockingly. You are going to lose your job. You are going to lose the only person you ever loved. You are going to jail, or Auschwitz, or a friend's family reunion. You beat your fists against the display window, smearing it with tears. It was a greeting card emergency. Why wasn't there a number you could call, like 911? 911 for greeting cards. Each time you thought to buy a bunch of greeting cards and keep them come to mind. A waste of money, you thought, a waste of space to keep. Then they're bought so easily at stores. You should have quit after the first greeting card emergency, when you lost your eye. You blink your fake eye. That hair returns, tickles your nostril. It was a greeting card emergency. It was a greeting card emergency, and no one cared to help. What kind of society allows for greeting card emergencies? Why hasn't there been a law to stop this kind of tragedy? The sky flashes and the great sea yearns for greeting cards. A simple fold of paper and a few funny lines is all you need. Maybe a photograph or cartoon animation. Certain death is better than not being able to buy yourself a greeting card for your birthday that no one else remembered. LeadingHousePress.com.
Yes, leadinghousepress.com. You can find it on Facebook. It's a wonderful, awesome thing.